Baby girl, life shouldn't be so hard, man. People are having a hard time living in real deal fear, you know? Things seem so complex, like dating, jobs, friendships, boundaries. Should I do this? Should I do that? Is this guy right for me? Is that, you know? And it's hard to see from inside your life just how simple life is. But, it's a practice and it's actually super simple. You don't have to complicate it. It half of it is you being in your head, and sometimes you need a place to find yourself out of it. Um comes in this guy. This guy. My name is Eon. Eon Conteste to be exact. I am a brother to 7 women. I'm lucky enough to be in an awesome relationship with a beautiful woman. I'm the father of a girl child. I am the friend of countless people who seek my input. I've put it aside for long enough, and I definitely have a talent for, giving great feedback, and that's because I tend to give a 360 view of the situation. Um, I really just want to help my daughter in the future. And I think if I can help a lot of women going through things in today's world, I'm pretty sure it's the same issues that our parents and our parents' parents were having. And they're so simple. You don't have to be getting finessed by jobs and people and women. You can set your boundaries, and it all just starts with the right mindset, it would be so sick if I could pull that off as a guy going in and helping women. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have a son. I thought my first child was gonna be a son, so I spent a lot of my 20s studying the arts of the fuckboy. Studying how to get everything a young man in his 20s would want. And, I would consider myself successful. But reality hits, and I have a daughter. So I got to use this brain and gather some information that can help her in the future. Because I'll be damned if any one of these young boys try to play with my girl's heart. And I don't have to be damned, because if you're smart, you can avoid it. So yeah, the tables have kind of turned on me. Contasti is my last name, and in Spanish it means to count, but like there's many different ways of count, or it could also be like to tell. So like to narrate, to tell a story. So I want to honor my last name by being able to be an open book, tell everybody my stories of my young 20s, and use it for the better, and use it to help people understand ways to just get over the foolishness, be above the foolishness. I feel I kind of moved a little fast in life, but I think overall my goal has always been happiness, genuine happiness. So I don't really do things that I don't want to do. I mean, I guess I do. I definitely do, but with checks and balances. Anyway, we're here to help each other, because I'm not gonna have the answers to your life. What I'm gonna do is help us have ideas. I call it philosophize. Just throw theories out there. What could be happening? What things we could try, and usually there's things to try that are out of what you've been thinking about trying, because most times, half the time, you're living in the depths of your fears, in the depths of your beliefs of what you should do. And I'm here to help, Mr. Contaste. What is the answer to making life easy? It is easy. Up here, right thinking is the key. Right thinking is the key. Step back, step back, step out of it. Add it up. Okay, what's real? What's actually gonna affect things, and what's just my emotions playing games on me? And in order to know if it's your emotions, you gotta be able to take a breather, chill out, and then you gotta get to the math. You know, what is unchangeable? What are the facts? What's negotiable? And what do I want of this? You know, factor yourself into this situation and test, just like, you know, I feel like your brain is an AI. Run the possible outcomes and see which one you like the best. Have fun. Lastly, have fun. This is life, man. There's nothing really to it. There's nothing to it. Believe it or not. Like, I've thought about it for a good 12, 15 years, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing to it but to do it. It being what you're interested in. It being where you're trying to go. And let me help you simplify this thing. So going forward on this channel, I'm obviously giving insight. That's how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be on this thing, just chatting it up. Every night I'm gonna stop by and give insight about things that I've seen people doing, things that I've done, things that I realized. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be an open book and let you know exactly what's happening. That's how we're gonna start. At some point, I want to do cooler stuff, like actual street tests. Like, let's experiment and see what happens 9 times out of 10. Or like funny tests between me and my friends. I'm for sure gonna have guests and things of that nature, so we can get down to the best way to go about living this life so that we don't gotta stress anymore. I'm gonna be the most authentic I've ever been in my entire life. Yes, it's very scary. I want to just be an open book. I have a lot of ways of thinking that I think can really help a lot of people, but I just don't like to share all the time because you know, people aren't ready for the truth often. But in this space, this is my little safe space where if you are looking for something, looking for some good insight, I know you're gonna find it here. You know, if you're looking for some great insight, I know you're gonna find it here. Seriously. And I just want to be a resource. Like I said, I'm not Swami. I'm not coming here saying I know. I'm just giving you somebody to bounce ideas off of. And this is for my girls. This is for my ladies. You know, you need somebody on your side. It's always like got a billion Andrew Tates out there telling young men how to get what they want. And I'm raising a little girl, so I demand that she gets the best out of life. So I demand that young women start to get the best out of life. So that's your intro to young Eon. Contaste, Mr. Contaste. That's your intro. This is the start of a very fun journey. I'm nervous as shit. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to do public speaking. I'm trying to look mad relaxed. I have notes up there. This is my first video. I have notes up there trying to think. I'm pretty sure I missed all my targets, but I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I did it. Peace and love. See you tomorrow.